And as you know, billions of dollars has been paid to Harvard. How ridiculous is that? Billions. Harvard's going to have to change its ways.
The Trump administration has barred Harvard University from enrolling international students. Nearly 6,800 students from across the world now face the prospect of losing their legal status in the United States, along with their big Ivy League dreams.
We're all panicking, we're all overwhelmed. Time of uncertainty, literally, I've never experienced it before.
A federal judge has temporarily halted the ban after Harvard filed an emergency petition, calling the move not just unlawful, but a direct threat to its mission and to its students' future. At the center of this crisis is a letter from the US Homeland Security Secretary. In it, the Trump administration accuses Harvard of fostering anti-Semitism, violent unrest, even coordinating with Chinese Communist Party, an extraordinary claim made without public evidence or investigations. The Department of Homeland Security has cancelled the SEVP, Student and Exchange Visitor Program certification for the Harvard University, which means that the university will now be barred from admitting international students for the 2025-26 academic year. SEVP is the backbone of international education in the US. It enables universities to sponsor foreign students. Without it, they can't legally enroll them or retain them. No SEVP means no visa paperwork, no new enrollments, no legal status for existing international students, and those already enrolled are left with two choices: transfer or face deportation.
I have a dear friend who is Russian and has not felt safe to go back to Russia for years now, and so for him it creates I think an existential question almost, because he has no real form of stability where the United States was that source for him.
Harvard now has 72 hours to meet the sweeping list of demands from the US government. Tensions with Harvard escalated since pro-Palestinian protests over Israel's war in Gaza erupted in the US campuses last year. The administration branded the protest as pro-Palestinian activism, accusing Harvard of tolerating anti-Semitic speeches. It also targeted the university's diversity and inclusion policies, calling them biased. Then came broader claims of ties to Chinese institutions. Again, no public evidence, but enough to demand sensitive student data. When Harvard pushed back, the government froze $2.3 billion in public funding. Now comes the visa ban. Harvard currently hosts 6,800 international students from 146 countries, India, China, Canada, leading the list. Now, what do they pay? Their tuition fee alone is over $59,000 a year. Add room, board, and other fees, that's another $27,600. So the total cost per student nearly $87,000 a year. International students pumped $43.8 billion into US economy last year, supporting universities, housing markets, and local economies in states like California, New York, Texas, and Massachusetts. Harvard isn't backing down. It has called the visa ban unlawful, repressive, and dangerous. It has sued the Trump administration, refusing to surrender its academic autonomy. The US government claims this is about national security, but it looks more like a crackdown on dissents, on protests, on universities themselves. But when did protests become grounds for exile? Why are students paying the price for a political battle they didn't choose? The big question: is this the end of the big Ivy League dream, or just a wake-up call that even the most elite institutions aren't immune when education gets caught in the crossfire of politics and power?